Recurrent statement start from September 8th to September 9th. High recurrent risk remains in effect through Thursday evening in New York City. Life-threatening recurrence are likely for all people entering the surf zone. Anyone visiting the beaches should stay out of the surf. Recurrence can sweep even the best swimmers away from shore into deep water. Additional details: the high risk of recurrence will likely continue into Friday. A rip current is a localized current that flows away from the shoreline toward the ocean, perpendicular or at an acute angle to the shoreline. Rip current speeds as high as 8 feet per second have been measured, faster than an Olympic swimmer can sprint. Biblical meaning of 222. Jesus uses the example of two men in bed, two women grinding, and two men in a field, 222, to warn that many people will be arrested and killed prior to his return to earth. Luke 17:34-36. Revelation 2:22 makes it clear that those who use deception in their preaching will be judged by God, and so people often see 2:22 as a warning sign of coming judgment or some kind of divine intervention. 2:22 related to not only the creation of Eve and the first marriage, but also to Jesus' return to earth. They additionally reveal how rewards will be distributed upon entering the kingdom of heaven and how we must deal with temptation. Luke 2:2. Luke 22:2 are linked to the murderer conspiracy against Jesus. The second verse of Luke 22 is one of the only places where it is recorded people were actively seeking to kill him before his arrest. Verse 22 of the same chapter reveals Christ at his last Passover knew all along who was the person who would betray him to the religious authorities. Genesis 2:2. This verse reveals that women were not a separate creation but were purposely made out of a rib borrowed from Adam. God did this to underscore the close relationship he intended for marriage. However, the unification of equals is changed to the man being the leader of the family. After sin entered the picture, 1 Timothy 2:13-14. In 2 Samuel 22:2, he calls him his rock and deliverer. It is finally revealed in Paul's writing that the name of the being whom David praised, as well as the one who led Israel out of Egypt, was none other than Jesus Christ. 1 Corinthians 10. One of Jesus' greatest, yet often misunderstood, use of symbolism is found in Matthew 18. He warns in verses 8 and 9 of the chapter that it is better to lose a hand, foot, or eye than to have two hands, 2 feet, or 2 eyes to condemn us. Since sin is generated out of thoughts and choices, Matthew 15:18-19. The law is not condoning self-mutilation as a way of dealing with sin, but rather admonishing us to decisively deal with the temptations that lead to it. Jesus in Matthew 25's parable of the talents uses 2:22 in verse 22 to teach an important lesson about those who enter God's kingdom and the one who had received 2 talents also came to him and said, Lord, you delivered to me 2 talents. See, I have gained 2 others' talents besides them. Matthew 25:22. Duality, polarity. Reality is created by an electromagnetic energy grid.